And I know it's weird seeing and hearing yourself on camera. Like, that is one of the biggest things that I hear. It's like, oh my God, I hate hearing myself talk, or I hate seeing myself on camera. That is very, very common. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin, and this is Erin on Demand, where we are all about owning our business, owning our lives, and owning our happiness. And today we are talking about owning it in front of the camera and being confident and comfortable on camera. Now, I will tell you, I have been on camera for a long time. It does take time finding your voice on camera and just kind of building a relationship with the camera and the people on the other side, and getting to that point where you're really engaged with the camera. But these are tips that really can work magic and help you kind of fake it till you make it, until you're at the point where you're completely comfortable with being on camera. So let's get into the tips. All right, so the first tip is to break the ice with the camera. Now, by this I mean, don't turn the camera on and then start recording right away. So a lot of times people will push record and then start talking right away. I never do this. Still to this day, I will not push record and start talking immediately. Give yourself some time. Maybe take a sip of water. You guys at the beginning of my videos will see me take a sip of water or tea. I might kind of zhuzh my hair up a little bit, kind of see how I look. Or sometimes I will even turn the camera on and jot down some notes about what I'm about to talk about before I even start talking. So you kind of want to just get yourself warmed up to the camera, kind of try to forget that you're about to talk on camera, if that makes sense. And just get a little comfortable. You know, I think a lot of good bloopers and a lot of good comfort comes before you actually like realize you're recording. Don't dive in immediately. So that is a really good hack. The second thing is to smile, and try to talk with a smile. I tend to show a lot of teeth while I'm talking because it just makes you look more engaged and more comfortable. So if you can try to talk and just, you know, if you're pausing like this, I think I'm being a bit excessive. I think I'm being a bit excessive right now. Talk with your teeth, okay? It seems kind of weird, but it will make you look more likable. It will make you look more confident. This really kind of helps you feel happier as you're talking. And even like I said, before you turn on the camera, just sit here and just kind of smile and think about your topic and really try to get yourself in a positive mindset. So smile and talk. All right, the third thing is you have got to amp up the energy. Now, this is the thing about being on camera. If you talk in your regular tone, the camera naturally is going to de-energize you. So I would say, however much energy you're giving, it kind of translates to about 75% of that on camera, or even 50% sometimes. So on a regular basis, I'm probably not talking like this. I might be like, hey girl, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Erin. Let's get started. Like, instead of, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Erin. Let's get started. You know, it's something about just amping up the energy a little bit more, because sometimes I feel like I'm being over the top when I do multiple takes, and then I go back and look at the footage and I'm like, oh, that looks way better. I look like I'm bored in the second take when I try to like tone it down a little bit. So just remember, give like 125% of yourself, because on camera, it will probably look like you're giving about 90 to 100% of yourself, which is a good spot to be in. Even though you may feel like you're being over the top, it's better to kind of be a little bit more energetic than your typical self than being just like very regular and kind of losing that sense of energy and connection. Now, that is not to get confused with just being so vivacious that it just doesn't feel natural. I think a lot of YouTubers are kind of like overkilling it and overly jovial and just doing too much, okay? I think it's good to bring a good dose of energy, but don't take it to a point where you're just completely not being yourself. The fourth thing is to prepare. prepare, okay? Write up an outline. I can do a video on how I do my YouTube outlines, but it's very basic. But I do always have notes sitting on my lap as I'm recording because I don't want to leave anything out and I don't want to be too long-winded. So it is very good to prepare, have an outline, and you will feel so much more comfortable talking to the camera as opposed to just like talking out of thin air and then you're like, oh man, I forgot to say that in the first take, but I remembered to say it in the second take, but I like how I said, like, it can be really complicated. So have some notes, prepare a little bit before you hop right onto the camera. The fifth thing is watch other videos and kind of assess why and how you connect with them. So if you follow other YouTubers or follow other people who do stuff on camera, kind of figure out like, what does she do that I really like? Or how can I kind of infuse some of those skills and techniques into myself? When I was a journalism major, a lot of times I would watch the news on mute so that I can see how things are written and read the script as opposed to listening to the script. It was just a good practice to kind of fine tune my writing. So when you are looking at video, kind of assess like, what is it about this person that I really like? How is their delivery? Do they talk a lot with their hands, or are they very, smiley, or do they always dress nice, or, are they very relaxed and just zen? Like, kind of figure out what you're attracted to and kind of try to see how you can contribute your energy or your personality into that space. Number 6 is you got to trash some videos, okay? Every video is not meant for the public to see, and I have trashed so many videos. Sometimes it's good to just have videos where you're practicing talking in front of the camera that you may not necessarily air, but it's good to see the growth, to see those videos, to watch them back, get used to hearing yourself, get used to seeing yourself, and write down some things that you would like to be better at. So if you just blink excessively, like say, okay, I need to be more conscious about my blinking. Or if you use so many pet words like like, and like excessive filler words, try to be more conscious about that. It's so much of self-assessing when it comes to being more comfortable on camera. And the only way you can do that is if you practice, review, and assess, and make the change. And kind of along the same lines is I talk to myself like a lot, and it sounds weird, but sometimes I will even on my computer, I will turn the webcam on and I will just talk. I will just say like how my day is going or do like a video diary for the day, because I find that the more that you get used to talking out loud, the more you get used to articulating your thoughts, the easier it becomes to have these types of conversations with the camera and feel comfortable about doing it. Next tip is start with your phone. And I'm even beginning to realize that a lot of people are intimidated just by doing selfie videos on Instagram stories. Now, if you are extremely camera shy, I think a good way and a good place to start is just by taking Instagram stories and talking directly to the camera on your phone, because it's the same kind of relationship as with your actual camera. So once you can kind of get used to doing it on your phone and talking very engaged with your Instagram stories or Snapchat or whatever, I think that's a good gateway into being more comfortable on your DSLR or a big camera. Last thing is, it will take time, but you got to just fake it till you make it. Like I said, smile, try not starting to talk as soon as the camera turns on. And I cannot stress this enough. You have to practice. The more you do it, the better you get. And confidence really, really comes into play when you begin to master something. And there's no way you can master something without practicing it. So the more you practice, the more you assess yourself, and practice with intention. Don't just practice and don't try to improve. Like, practice, assess, ask other people to look at your video, kind of see like where does their attention get lost, or if they're really engaged, if they chuckle, if they laugh. Like, pay attention to those things and try to add more of those elements as you go forward, because that is what really makes you unique, what makes you what makes people want to watch you on camera. I know, y'all, it's real weird. It's weird seeing and hearing yourself, but somebody's got to do it. And right now, video content is through the roof, the most engaging type of content. That is why everybody is doing video and harnessing the power of it. That is all for today. I hope this video helped. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.